Do you guys see these paintings over here?
No, I love to bake and I love kids and I love coaching, so I'm living my dream. Yeah, so it's really nice being able to have that Haitian connection though. And we've been connected with that for over 3 or 4 years. My daughter Michaela's been 3 times, my son Matthew's been a couple times, and my wife Jill has been, so they're affiliated. I stay home and work. Yeah. It's so tragic what's going on, but to see people, it makes you feel proud to be able to be part of this, Like someone said, a whole lot of littles make a whole lot of lots.
Yes, we have cherry trees.
Well, my husband actually came up with the idea when we bought the bakery. He wanted to do something on Sundays because we're not normally open on Sundays, and he wanted to have it be open, and a portion of the proceeds would go to helping people. He was calling it locally, globally. Like 1 week it would be something local, 1 week it would be something global, and it would just go back and forth. But then he's pretty busy, and so we just never really started, and we didn't know how he'd split up because of the costs. So we just never did it. But then after this happened in Haiti, I was so upset about what was happening there, and I was praying about it. Well, what can we do? And a friend called, and we just started talking. She had some ideas of what she could do, some things that we could do together. And I said, well, maybe we could do that thing where we were going to keep the bakery open.
Yeah, it's so nice just to be able to do this and see the community, really come out and participate.
It just only makes sense because they're so big.
No, that was perfect.
We were just talking about how probably people will do that there anyway, but
I had heard that some people, especially in City Soleil and some of the slums, that they eat maybe every other day. They don't get to eat every day. And that for them to be able to eat 3 times a day, I mean anybody in Haiti, besides the wealthy few, to eat 3 times a day is almost unheard of. It seemed important to do whatever we could do to help.
Stick your nose to, I got that.
I just got the opportunity to go there, went there, and I don't know, once you live it personally, Haiti's a country that you just can't ever forget.
I know for me, I learned about it about 10 years ago, and just how poor they are, and realized that it would be so easy to make a difference in their lives because we have so much in our country. And I just wanted to do whatever we could, and I didn't know what to do, and so for a long time I really didn't. But then some people on the island, there's a group of people who really, Haiti's our poorest neighbor, and they have hearts to try to help there, and so they've done lots of things, garage sales and lemonade stands, hot chocolate stands. Yeah, she actually went, would she go 2 times before me or 1? Well, anyway,
Once before you.
She went at least once before me, and then I was saying how much I'd like to go, but I didn't want to take money away from the family, and she said, well, I'll pay for you to go, Mom. And I was telling a friend about it, and they said, well, there's a trip coming up in 2 weeks, and timing was right. Friends offered to watch my little guys, and so I went.
Yeah, there's a boy just got home day before yesterday. His name's Jimmy. He was in the orphanage for, I think, over 6 years. He's like 11 now. And he would always help me with my Creole, teach me words. And last time I was there in December, I said, Jimmy, do you think I'll be able to speak Creole next time I come? He just sits there Like, maybe just a little bit? And he goes, no, a lot. But he's home now, so he won't be there next time I go, and that's a good thing. Well, I love to draw, and I love the kids in Haiti, and my plan is to sell them and give all the money to the orphanage. So it's kind of like them fundraising through me. That's Katina. She's like 5 or 6.
For some reason, I think about Haiti every single day. Before the earthquake, I would think about Haiti every single day. And so for me, it was good to see how many people were there helping. You see, there's so many people that love Haiti, and they go back, and some of them would go back, every year or twice a year or as many times as they could, and they would do whatever they could to help. And so I was really encouraged when I came back. I was just so happy to see that there's all these people that care, and I don't have to do everything myself. I would love to move there and live there and take care of children, have us run a school, whatever, but I don't think it's part of our family's plan right now. We've got the bakery, and my husband coaches at the high school, and just if it ever turned out that it was our plan, I'd be ready to go. So. At some point in my life, I became a Christian, and before that, I think I was a lot more self-centered, thought about myself. I remember spending $200 on a sweater once, and just used to spend a lot of money freely on myself, and learning about the way Jesus lived, that he went out and he helped people, and that's what he did. He sacrificed for other people, and that he wants us to. And just, I read the Bible every day and see that that's really an important concern of his heart, is that we help people who are in need. And so I guess that's the heart of it, where it comes from. Besides just once you know how people are suffering, you want to do something about it. Yeah, I think that there's enough in the world for everybody if we just share. And we, in our family, we've never made a lot of money, but we've always had more than enough. So I feel like if we, if we're given something that's above what we need, then we can share it, and that we should. That when you put it all together, it makes a difference. And Michaela has that story about the starfish on her Facebook. I don't know if you've heard, but the boy's throwing the starfish out, and he's trying to save them, because supposedly they would die if they stayed on the beach, and somebody comes along and says, well, you're not going to be able to save all those starfish. And the boy says, well, save that one. It's worthwhile to do whatever you can. Doesn't have to be big. That feels a lot better than doing nothing.
Got plum ball down here.
I like a rum ball.
Oh, a rum ball. How about a rum ball? That's fine. A rum ball and a velvet chocolate.
Okay, great. Thank you very much.
It looks like plum on the